All right. Greetings to the global community of TVisions. Of course, this is Agbeka Michael, one of the many voices in TBC all across the globe. I'm so delighted to come to you once again. And tonight, this is the mass adoption team in Ghana. And, you know, we believe in making things happen. And I welcome all the great leaders that I have in the house and all the co-admins. All of us here are co-admins of TBC. I welcome you all for your great effort we all are putting to make TBC work and become spendable in Ghana. Okay, some people said they are not hearing. Please, if you are not hearing, check your phone, the phone aspect. You will see a place, they will say join with audio. So you click on join with audio and then you are in, you can hear. So do that. Let me share my screen quickly.
Hello, Mr. Admin.
Yes, sir.
Please, I suggest you turn off every video of we the participants. I think I don't know if that one would really help, but I think if you do it that way to help bring down the cost of our data or the bundle.
Okay, so if the person want to turn his video on, you just click on the video column at the meeting. So you click on the video, and then it will go off. So I don't think it's everybody that want to take his video off. So those that want to do it, they should kindly just click on the video and then take it off. That is all. Thank you. Great. So as we can see this right now, this is what we call the TBC economy, the economy phase. I'll be taking questions and then a lot of things. So I want to be brief. And so every day we come every day, we get new things, then we take it from there. This is what we call the TBC economy. People are thinking that when we get to the TBC economy, it will be something else. Many also are thinking about cash. If we talk about TBC system, the main TBC is to make all humanity to become equal. That is why most of the time, the thing we talk about most and we want in TBC community is love and respect. No matter your status, no matter who you are, we all want to live with love and respect. Because if you look at the world, about 30 families, like 300 families that rules us in the world. And these 300 families that rule us in the world, that is why there is scarcity. People will work and still nothing good will come out. People will struggle, and at time before your salary is being paid, you spend the salary in the air before the salary drops. And at times, the money come within 1 week, 2 weeks, it's finished. Yes, that is how they program the world, because they are few that is ruling us. They program it that there should always be a scarcity. So now, if we have a physical money, what do we use a physical money for? The physical money is used for purchasing of goods and services. Great. So now, if we can use TBC to purchase goods and services, then why then do we need to exchange our TBC to cash? And one thing I want all the TVisions and the mass adoption team members, we should take note of is that when we are presenting TBC to people, most of the thing they'll be asking you, how can I exchange? Let's take our time and explain to them. TBC is not exchangeable into cash, and TBC is not meant to be exchanged to cash. This is what the economy faces. Now, the reason why the TBC admin is building the mass adoption team, that the mass adoption team, which is the 111,111, to build this thing faster. As you can see, hospital, you can see supermarket there, you can see schools, hotels, payrolls, a lot of things are there. TBC is a community that we want to live in abundance, not scarcity. Remember, the world is ruled by 300 family, and this 300 family, that is why we work and nothing happen. Great. We have no doubt for that. Now remember, if the world is now being taken over by 1 billion people who are TBCians, who are having abundance in their wallet. Imagine one person even here having that amount of money in his wallet. If you want to create a job or an opportunity tomorrow, ask yourself that how many people you particularly you are going to save. A person alone in TBC can save more than 100 people's life and take their life from poverty and give them a life that God has created for them. Now, if you look at these things right now, if you can use your TBC to go to hospital, to go to schools, or anything you want to do, why then do we need to exchange our TBC to cash again? Because remember, the end of cash has ended. Because way back in 1971, President Nixon signed a secretive act that take the dollar, the gold of the dollar. And since that year, the dollar loses the value of 95% and value only 5%. And that 5% is used for paying debt. And Nixon stated in that year, on that year, that it will not take the dollar another 50 years to lose its remaining 5%. Right now, we are in the 49 to 50 years. And he said in that year, the dollar will be called as fraud. We shouldn't be surprised. The end of the dollar is due. Ghana cedi, when a dollar collapses, Ghana cedi is nothing. With the thing we need to look at right now, TBC system is using a QR code. Ghana is now planning to bring the QR code, which means that even TBC system 3.6 billion, we are ahead of Ghana. And many people don't understand this. And when they come into TBC, and I realize that most of this is also as a result of mispresentation. That is why admin has made us leaders now, the co-admins. And if we don't understand these things, if we don't come to training to learn about these things, how then can we tell people? Because many people are having challenges, are giving up in TBC because of how or what they can spend their TBC on. Remember, TBC is not in the economy stage. Don't let us confuse the economy stage with the distribution phase. TBC is in the distribution phase right now. So we shouldn't be expecting that we want to spend TBC 100%. Remember, when Bitcoin was in its economic merchant adoption stage, the only thing you can use to buy was pizza. That was why in 2010, a man called Lazarus used 10,000 Bitcoin just to buy a pizza. I tell you, this man is regretting right now. He's regretting right now. They interview him, he's regretting. The question is, right now, I'm not worried that even some of the TBCians that are in the world right now who don't understand the concept of TBC, when somebody came right now and said, bring all your TBC and come and take yam, they'll go. They'll say, because they say they'll say they don't have a use for it because they cannot spend it. Right now, remember that TBC, in our merchant stage, we have more merchants right now that are accepting TBC, part TBC, and part cash all over the world. So we need to tell us that TBC is very special, TBC is very different, and TBC is very bigger and will be better than Bitcoin. because Bitcoin was only a pizza, but now TBC, now you have a lot of things, either food, any other thing, any other item, or mechanics, or different things. They are there. Now, remember also that it is a building process. The only thing we need to focus on right now is how to build the economy phase for TBC. Because remember, people are misunderstanding the mass adoption team. Many are making noise that why then is admin sharing this money to this and that. The admin will not use that money to put factories and staffs. And also, others are also saying that why would admin won't share the money for the mass adoption people, the 18 people, to establish businesses or to establish factories? The admin is the creator of this coin, and he knows better than we all. And remember, even if right now the admin is taking our suggestions, asking us questions, what is our thought on this, doesn't mean that we are the one telling the admin to do this and that. Because from the beginning, he have his own plan before the program began. He have his own plan from A to Z. He have his own plan from A to Z. And the plan that we have from A to Z, along the line, he just taking suggestion and things. But now people want to take it upon themselves as if they know the system more than the creator, which is very, very, very bad. The only thing we need to know is to follow the system. People are calling me scammer, a thief, and this thing. My brothers and sisters, we have passed those stages. We passed those stages. Scam doesn't work this way. Scam, you put money inside, you don't do anything, and they'll tell you that they'll give you interest at the end of this time. But TBC, we work, we build. We are the one building our own system. We are the builder. That is why everybody in the mass adoption team is a builder. As time goes on, we shall be learning on how to recruit and different things. You see, it's a different, the whole thing is on training. The time I became a heavy hitter to sign up 1,000 people in Ghana here, it takes the training of the admin that trained me and that work. So those of us who are having issue with signing up or talking to people, let's come to training. As time goes on, the things will be moving on one after the other. Because the system, I tell you, if you miss TBC opportunity, then your families, when TBC become liquid, your families, you have to run and leave them. If they know you are in TBC before it become liquid and you couldn't take advantage or misuse your coin, or did take advantage of the promotion and the mass adoption team and secure yourself, and you lose this opportunity, when it become liquid, they will have to run. They have to run from their families, because TBC is going to be the biggest thing that will hit the world and to surprise many people. I tell you, admin is God sent. Admin is God sent, and everything admin does not take his own decision. Everything he do, it is a voice of God that speaks to him. That is why anything he brings, people will fight against it, but along the line, it will work. So the only thing I will tell some of us right now in the mass adoption team is that with you or without you, and with me or without me, TBC will work. With all of us here or without all of us here, TBC will become liquid. So the only thing we need to do right now is to follow the system carefully. This is all about the economy phase. This is the future that we are building right now. Most people will go to the government sector. Most will go to farming. Most will go to transport. Most will go to this. And those people that are going to do sector is not they are going to change it or are going to take over or bring a different government system. No, we are going to those places to influence those places positively. The plan for the mass adoption team right now is not a small plan. If you don't have a gist of it, you better keep your position, pay your admin fee, and encourage your families and friends who are in the TBC community who don't secure the position to secure the position now. And if you are here, you don't have your families and your friends in the TBC opportunity, you are making a big mistake. Because look at this economy right now on the screen. And if you are not bringing your people into TBC, tomorrow they are going to blame you. They are going to blame you tomorrow. So right now, this is the economy phase of TBC. So most of us who don't know how the economy phase will look like, this is how it is. The economy phase of TBC simply means that using your TBC for purchasing of goods and services at 100%. That is what it means. Not exchanging your TBC to cash. It will come. Banks will come to exchange TBC to cash. But our focus is not on that. Even by that time, we are the one to decide the banks to accept or not. We are the one to decide the one to accept. That is why admin says that he cannot build this big economy alone. That is why he needs the mass adoption team to come and be a co-admin with him so they can build with him. Remember that even if somebody come and fall in team B, team B is not a bad place. Admin have a plan for the team B too. Team B also, admin have a plan for them. And after the team A is failed, the team B also position and their plans will come out. And also, all of us who want to know about the merchant, admin has a plan for the merchant. Admin is having a plan for the merchant. And after the mass adoption team is built, hopefully by next month, the plan for the merchant will come. And I tell you, the plan for the merchant admin is having will boost the system. The system will boost. And we, the leaders in Ghana also, we are working on merchant. Right now, I shall be working on another merchant also Monday. We want to make it work. We want to make the TBC community Ghana different. That other countries will look to us and they want to be, wow, Ghana is going faster. And we don't think we were not thinking that they can do this at this time. But how can this happen? If we want to see this economy phase, we need love. We need love among ourselves and respect for each other. So let me stop sharing and take one or two reactions, one or two questions. If you have any question, you can indicate, or any reaction, you can raise your hand or indicate at the column. Then I shall call you. If you have any question.
Yeah, Michael.
Reverend.
Yeah, good evening,
Good evening,
to you, and good evening to all admins on this platform.
Good evening.
I saw some on a page, a lady who is saying a whole lot of things about TBC admin to be giving the money, but I love the way you answered her. In fact, I sometimes don't understand somebody building his economy and saying that this is what I want to do and this is where I want to go. So if this is my direction, then why should you dictate to me what I should do?
Great.
So sometimes I don't get people's how they want to. The person knows what he's doing. He created it. And so if you also want to create your own and do your own thing.
That's right.
You shouldn't challenge somebody that go this way and go that way. You see, so I support you. If that sister is removed from a lot of pages, then she will be talked to before she joins any page.
Yes.
It will be better for her to destroy or pollute the minds of others. Like this morning, to another young guy posted another thing from onto the page. Yes, Jefta.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jefta who did the audio, but
Yeah.
he posted it as if he did the video audio. And so let's follow instructions like admin is saying. Then I believe when we have done that, we'll get to destination.
Yeah.
I know people find it difficult to pay, but the issue is that get 2 people, encourage them also to pay admin fee.
Yeah.
Explain the process and explain the procedure to them. They follow it, you will not struggle even paying your own admin fee. You see?
Yeah.
So I believe people need to sit up and we all wake up so that TBC in Ghana and TBC worldwide
His network is
will
choking.
go higher so that we can spend this huge money and do projects and employ people so they also have to do other thing else. And so I want to congratulate you and encourage you for the good work, and being precise on issues will help the community. So let's all team up and make TBC a reality. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend.
Yes, another thing is with the facial recognition.
Okay.
I think my wife's own today we tried again using the laptop. We used the laptop. It opened. The facial recognition took place. We logged out and we're going back. We have tried till now. It is still not opening. We have tried and tried and tried. Sometimes even my own, I tried and it fails me. Then I have to try again before it opens. So I don't know whether there's a technical hit or whatever. So you can discuss with admin and let's see.
Okay. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you,
All
Reverend.
right, thank you.
Now, about the facial recognition issue, about the facial recognition issue, what I can say right now is that when we are doing the facial recognition, when you open it, try and go to the back office and see the picture that is being stored there. Because when we are doing the facial recognition, the how do they call it? The first picture we take is being stored at the back office. The picture is being stored at the back office. So you go to the back office and check the picture and see if the picture that is there, because the pictures we put there first have been removed. So now we need to go there and check. Please, let's mute ourselves. Okay, thank you. Let's go there and check. When we try to open it, let's go there and check the picture there and see if the picture is clear or not. If the picture is not clear, go and do password reset and reset it, and make sure you use a very clear phone that can capture your face. Let me share here. Let me share here. Let me show us briefly before I take other people. I know other people raise up their hand. Let me share. So I'm coming to log into my back office. So these are my informations. So now I need the picture. Even like this, it doesn't come early. Like this doesn't pick it well. So you need to rotate the phone. Rotate the phone like this. Rotate the phone like this. Like this. So here is my picture. This one is even blurred. Let's look at it. So it has picked it once. That's all. When you rotate the phone, it pick it once, and you make sure it take from your from your shoulder, and it's very, very, very clear. Then you pick it from there. Now let me look at my back office and see the picture that is there. My profile. So this is the one I put here. This is the one I put there. But doing the first facial recognition we were doing, when you do it for the first time, the system capture the first picture you send there. So anytime you do it, you do the facial recognition again, the system compares it to it and see if it's correct, because at times it might not be the phone, but the first picture also can be the issue. So when we start the phone and we are taking the first one to upload to log in, we should make sure that it's clear. Then we take it from there, because ever since I've done mine, I've never had any issue with it. I open my account on different phones. So please, let's try like that. And then only when we are doing it, we should rotate the phone. And sometimes laptops, the camera, some of the cameras are not clear. Some of the cameras are not clear. And when you are taking it, make sure, even if the place is a bit distant, use your different phone to on a light on you. Then you take it. So on a torchlight on you and take it. It will come instantly. So please, when we go, let's try this method and see. Most of the time, this is what I used to do also myself, and I've been picking it. So that is a bit this, and I can contribute on that. And the system today, they are still working on it. There are a lot of activities going on in the system. So let's please exercise patience a bit, and then we take it from there. We have Mr. Okay. Let me take Mr. Blah first. Blah S, then I'll come to Mr. Pro.
Yeah, good evening, Mike.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to the whole my fellow admins. I think I have to recommend you for your good work.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not been easy. This work is not easy. You have to be patient and all that. Even the last time I nearly called you, but I think I will still call you privately, though.
Okay.
I think so. You don't. You see, you have just started the good job in Ghana, and I think this is about just a few times we are meeting. A lot of people are yet to link up. I realized that people were pushing you to get angry, but you see, that is what the leadership is. You don't have to. You just have to, gain your composure and get the patience. That is what leadership is. Dealing with human beings is not easy, But I think that I realized that for some days you have cooled down, and I think something to recommend you for that,
Thank you.
But I want to talk on I want to just add to the economic phase. You spoke about it somehow, You see, what people have to understand is that as of now, we are distributing and going alongside with the economic phase, because people are already using the coin to buy stuff, only that it is partial participation.
Yeah.
So as you say, it is when we get to 100%, when we can buy something with 100%, that we can say we are fully in economic phase. But as that at the moment, everybody has to understand that we are going along distribution and then the economic phase together. It's just that people are just they are just in a haste, they are not patient. And as you said, a lot of us don't understand the concept. You see, somebody just think that he just has to carry his whole house problem and come to TBC and solve. That's not how it works. You see, it's something that we are building gradually. And I think that we have to be patient, because some people started TBC far back 4 years ago. They're not even complaining. Some have left and they are even coming back. They are going to regret anyway. From that time up to now, nobody even boosted of anything. Somebody is joining today, is going to enjoy the rotator and stuff, and he's still complaining. And as for talking about the A and B, I don't even get it, because at the very moment we are talking, why should somebody complain about being in the A team, in the B team? Because your choice.
Yeah.
The opportunity is still there for anybody to come. As of now, even today in the meeting, I think it was discussed. As we are even still all thinking of merging the group for everybody to come on board. So why should somebody rush? It's just that they are not following what is going on, and they just talk trash. I also witnessed when you kicked out that, excuse me to use that word, but that is annoying. It's annoying. You just don't talk like that. You don't know admin, as we say. He's not your colleague. Age-wise, experience-wise, if you don't understand, look at the work you are doing. Somebody can, I think I called you several times, but you see, because it's always a distance and we are many, you can't, so I'm not even worried about that. But I personally have called you for a solution and you assisted me. You don't even know it. You get it. So if you don't have a problem and you don't know anybody at all, you have availed yourself to everybody in Ghana here. Why should you go behind the scene and be giving that kind of trash? You get it?
Yeah.
I think that is the other thing I will talk about. So just be patient and continue the good work. It's just that, you see, a lot of people are in this community, but you know the system. Some people are so busy that they can't even link up. Yeah. So that was the problem I had with you a bit when you said, oh, maybe people didn't join, now this is the time the thing has come up. Today, like this, I just say, no, I will have to be part. The last time I couldn't attend. It's just because of schedules. It's not because what you are doing, we don't appreciate it. We highly appreciate you, because people came into TBC in Ghana before you link up. But look at the good work you are doing. If they had started what you are starting today, you are doing today, I think we would have gone far. You get it? So it's just a way to encourage you and to exercise patience. Sometimes, even if it is 2 people that come, let's discuss. If you come on board and I'm able to link up, let's talk. So I think that it's a bit of time. When it will get to a time, even when you are looking for the information and you are not getting, you will link up. After all, the avenue is there. So if you are not coming, don't blame anybody. So as I said, congratulations, and then be patient with it a bit. And then with the facial recognition, I think that each of us are having different experiences at different corners. But I think the problem, we just have to keep trying and then also be a bit patient with the system. Even as you rightly said, they are still working on it. Yeah. So nobody should panic. Nobody should get worried. It's just that maybe it will delay somehow. But all the other important things that need to be done, especially paying your admin fee and stuff, you can still do them. At least the avenues are there. While we wait, we exercise a bit of patience for it to be fully worked on. Because for my end, it happened to me. And like when I took the picture the first day, it picked. Shortly after that, it went off. Then I sent a support ticket. They asked me to enroll again. It happened again. But when I went back to my profile, I realized that the picture is still not there. But at the moment when I take it, it works. Yeah. It is working normal. I don't have a complaint. So at least everybody is having, but try as many times as you can. I remember a friend came to me. He could not log in. He came to me and we tried severally. It couldn't work. So I asked him to contact Starlord, and then later on he chats Ivy. He was also on the net. He was chatting you, but I think you were busy. You know. But after we did, he went back and tried it. Ivy actually attended to him. That is also another thing. You see, now we are many, and you alone cannot handle all of us. That one is a fact. We should just understand. We are all human beings. You get it. Sometimes you are at some corner, and you might not be able to attend to the person maybe for a day or two. It's understandable. But there are a whole lot of people around the globe who are ready to help. The TBC Payday Rally, there are a lot of people who are even asking us to come on board for help. So let's try all avenues and see. Maybe if Mr. Mike is not able to help you, somebody may be able to help you. Let's not apportion blames. And then let's not get tired. Don't get panic and all that. Rightly, as you said, nobody's coin is going to be touched.
Thank you.
I think this is what I have to say about, like, I'm prolonging time. So,
All right, thank you.
so once again, thanks for your good work.
Thank you. All right, so I'll take other the next person, please. Because of time, so let's be a bit brief with our questions or suggestions. Let me take Mr. Prosper. Okay, I'll come to everybody. So let me take Mr. Prosper now. Very, very brief, sir.
Okay. Thank you once again for everybody, and good evening to colleagues.
Good evening.
I think most or much have been said about actually it's Madam Pat issue. I'll handle that. Don't worry about her. It's just that she's been a disturbance to us on the page. She's not been following things, and these are the things she's been doing. This is not the first time I've spoken to her, questioning her, but I don't know why she's been doing that. But we will not. Let's ignore that side and let's focus.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, most like you are saying, Reverend has spoken and our big man too has spoken. Just to add to that issue, I think most people, like we are saying, are not following current events and also don't know a lot of what is going on. When we talk about merchant, we talk about food, we are hungry. At the means you establish this. I want to throw a little light on some of this issue. What am I going to talk about? Now, we all know that one kringle is even about 50 Ghana cedis in our local currency. Have we thought of it that you go and buy something, maybe 5 cedis, and you are going to use kringles to pay, and you pay with one kringle, which is 50 cedis? Why is it so? It is all because we don't have small denominations in TBC. And Adimi is working tireless to get all those things done in the new blockchain. If today Adimi has brought merchants, or merchants have come and they are accepting percentage of TBC and kringles and we are buying, and you pay a watermelon fee of 50 Ghana cedis, which is equivalent to one kringle in TBC. Are we not the same people that will be complaining that Adimi is not doing this, working on the system well? People are cheating us here and there. You see, so the thing is, if you don't understand, patiently ask, you will be guided. If you don't know, patiently wait, you will be taught. You understand? So that is my little suggestion, my little advice to most of us here as leaders. When we get to the grassroots on the ground, we should try and educate our people for them to understand why now you can't get even a merchant to get 50% or 100%, though some people are doing it. But looking at the payment, it is not something that is encouraging. That's why Admin is taking his time to build up all those things. He has made us to know. Those of us that are following the system, we know what is going on. You know, so for somebody to say that we need merchant, we need food, Admin should share money and make sure that this thing has been built and all those kind of things. Please, let's forget about those people. I mean, they are negative minded, like we used to say. Pat is still talking on my page, that GMC page. If you follow it, you see things she's saying over there. Let's forget about her and ignore her. Let's be on focus.
Thank you.
My little, yeah, I'll maybe when there is more time, I would like you to throw more light on the economic phase concerning what you said about the economic phase. There will be, please, if you can throw more light on it. How is it going to be done? Though we know that when we get there, it's 100% issue. You do everything by 100%. But somebody will ask, what exactly is the economic phase? At least throw more light on it in a few time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So about that issue, people talking about Admin doing this and that, as you made mention, you know, very, very soon Admin is going to open a public block. A public block for the TBCians all over the world. That if you have anything, you can go and drop it. Any information, you can go and drop it on the block. I remember, woe unto you if you come to the block and drop negative things, which means you are destroying your image completely. The reason for this 111,000 people is a strong team admin is building. Right now, those who are saying the negative things in TBC community, they should continue. But they should know that they are being marked. That they are being marked. And in no time, their reward for them being marked shall come for them. So when the blog open to her, many will come and will come and posting on the blog negative things. And that time, that's when their image is going to be destroyed. So I think we that it's not everybody that is going to believe our vision, and not all that are with us that love us too. So we should admit that and follow what we want to achieve, and definitely we shall achieve it. So the economy phase
Yes.
that we are going to use TBC 100%. If it's just simple. It's merchant, and the merchant, that is why the admin is building the 111,000 people, that each person can bring a merchant on board. And when you bring a merchant on board, admin also is working. And somebody also said, and those that are saying, asking for factories, for admin to use the money to establish factories, they should hear this. Admin says the factory can happen only in 10 years time, when TBC is up to 10 years, because it takes Bitcoin 10 years. So those of you who are relaxing, asking negative things, that means you establish factories, it will come, but it will take 10 years. So if we want to make it happen, all depends on us. The economic phase is very simple, where you can use TBC. If it's food you are going to buy, you go there, you buy the thing with 100% Pringles. But even at that time, that is why the admin is giving a Bitcoin rotator. So that Bitcoin rotator is the one going to support the people in the system. Remember, when each of us in the mass adoption team is receiving $500,000, merchant establishment will become something, our small problem. Merchant establishing will become a small issue for us, because we are being trained, or we are going to be trained on how to run the economy. So if the money is being given, yes, it's being given, but it's not all about food. Definitely we'll eat, but it's about building the system. So those of us who are complaining, if you will not build the system with us, stay back and keep your negativity to yourself, and allow those who are building the community to build it for you to come and enjoy tomorrow. Don't bring your negativity and your frustrations upon the ones that are building it to bring them down. Stay back. If you not build, nobody will hold you. The coin is there. It is in your wallet. When we build the economy phase for you, you can spend it. So the economy phase is where you can use TBC, goods, services, food, water, anything you want to use for, at 100%. Because if you look at right now, in the near future, the money is going to be two. Money for the elite and money for the people. Money for the people is TBC. We don't want to take that cheap. We don't want to be chipped. That is why we believe that our face is our security. We need our face to be our security, and our asset should be on our phone for us. That is what we believe in. So let me take, because of time, let me take another reaction. Let me take another reaction here. Okay, before I come to Mr. Ham, let me take some Mr. Samuel Kwabua. Mr. Samuel, please, if you are there, you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much to all admins here. And mine is simple. I've already I've heard the answer. I've heard the answer, but I don't know. Let me just bring it out so that you can clarify it for me a little.
Okay.
Please, I want to know more about the Bitcoin rotation bounty.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a brief because I have a video on that. So the video is on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So please, if you are here, you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel. The recording, everything is being done there. It's like Baker Michael. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share, comment to be notified when a new video is being done. So the rotator is a funding. You know, rotator comes or is coming because of the mass adoption team. The admin says, and as we know, the TBC admin cannot build the TBC economy by himself. That is why he has established, that is why he is establishing 111,000 people to become a co-admin with him. So right now, as you are speaking to me right now, and I'm speaking to you right now, you are a co-admin of TBC right now because you are in the mass adoption team. Now, as a co-admin, what happened? The work admin is doing, we are going to do the same work with him. So the issue on board right now is that the mass adoption team are the one coming to build the system. But we cannot leave our work to come and work TBC 100% just like that. That is why the admin has established a Bitcoin rotator for funding. So the rotator is a fund that the admin is giving to the mass adoption team members who are his co-admin to use to build the community. For instance, we believe that everybody that works deserves a reward. So as far as you have devoted and you want to spend your time, your effort to build a life of abundance for people and yourself and ourselves and you and I, as far as you devote your time right now, you are not going to work this in vain. That is why the admin has set the rotator that as far as you are working, take this for a support. Remember, the wallet fee that goes to admin, because he is the co-admin, he is the only admin then. That is why he's the only person that the wallet fee goes to. 50% goes to him and 50% go to your sponsor and my sponsor. Now admin want to establish the rotator so that he can give 50%, that when now the wallet fee comes in, he will no longer accept the wallet fee into his account. He will accept the wallet fee and he will direct the wallet fee into the rotator for the mass adoption team members. So as far as we are paying our wallet fee every month, the money is going to the rotator system and is being distributed to all of us that are in the mass adoption team. Then that money is given to you, but there will be a requirement from you to get people under you and to sign up merchants. So you going out to sign up merchants and bringing people under you, that is why that funding is being given to you, to utilize it and make it so you won't stress yourself that much, maybe looking for money and stuff. So aside the benefit all in the system, rotator is different to boost the mass adoption members to build the TBC community fast. So that is why the admin has set the rotator. But for now, admin is not giving 50% to the mass adoption team members, because that can happen when we get 10 million active members, that each member will receive $1,125 a month. But now even the mass adoption team is not up to 111,000 people. But people are saying negative things and not trusting the process that the admin is bringing. So admin says, okay, to prove to them that what he want to do is this and he's for real. That is why he has begun the rotator with 10%. And 10% is just the beginning. The 10% given to us is just for a builder. We are in a building month. So next month, the same thing, we are building. But as time goes on, that we are waking up our people and making our people to become active and signing up more people. We can do that even by the end of this year, or end of this year. Each person can be receiving more than $1,000 in Bitcoin in a rotator. All depends on you and I. So the rotator is a fund given to us to make the community work. So Mr. Samuel, please ask your question be answered.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Thank you
That
very
has
much.
been answered. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
And Mike, please, sorry, Mike, please, sorry for some point of correction. Sorry, just to come in. I think you normally said wallet fee. I think it's our back office fee. I understand wallet fee is for once. So either admin fee or back office fee.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So the admin fee. So those of us who are not paying the admin fee, if you look at it, just very brief about one second. The admin fee, if you register and pay your wallet fee. You pay your admin fee. Your wallet fee has been paid lifetime. So if by the end of the month you didn't renew your account, your wallet is there, but there will be a restriction on it. The maximum you can spend a day is $50. But if you are paying your admin fee every month, the restriction is not on you, and you will spend up to $1,000 a month on merchant.
All right.
So there are a lot of benefits. And in our next meeting, which is let's see, on Tuesday, we shall have a meeting with the TBC admin itself. The time is 2 p.m. On Thursday, we shall talk about the benefits of paying the wallet fee. The benefit of paying the wallet fee.
Admin fee.
Yeah. Yes, the admin fee. So,
yes.
All right, let me take Mr. Ham. Mr. Ham, please unmute yourself. Okay, go on, sir.
Hello, please, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Admin. My problem is, you see, the people. My problem is, the recruiting of the new members.
Okay.
That is my problem now, because the people around me here, they are very, very, very difficult. You see, they are very difficult when it comes to this online Bitcoin and all stuff. You see, so it's hard for me to convince them. And then also, I want to know the month that we'll start this recruitment.
Okay.
This refer. That is what I want to ask.
Okay, the month we start is next month. And please, for how long did you join TBC?
Oh, I joined 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
2017, and now
so I took it was some Nigerian man who was in Ghana who introduced me.
Okay.
So when I bought it, even I was.
Okay, but have you been attending training?
At times, my job doesn't permit me. Sometimes I forget the time schedule and all that.
So I can see those are some of the reasons. So right now, the only thing I can tell you right now is that our trainees, make it a point to be at the training all the time. And also, if you have somebody to talk to, and maybe you have the people, many people believe in a third person. You get it? So if you get somebody to talk to, you can let me know. You can call me then and see if you can do a three-way call. If I'm less busy, I'll talk to the people for you. Where do you stay?
Newtown. I'm at Accra, Newtown.
Accra, Newtown. So we can see if it's possible. I schedule. If you have an appointment, we have people. You can gather them. I'll come there and come and present to them for you. And then when they come on board, I put them under you. That is about the only thing I can tell you right now. For that to happen, please come to our trainings. If really you want to learn how to recruit people, come to the training, because every day in and day out, training is being given on different things. Some of us, it takes us time to learn and follow the system. And also, always try and visit the blog. Every information that is being posted on the platform, read and follow the informations. So I believe your questions have been answered.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Very brief.
And then please, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go
Hello.
on. Very brief. Go on.
I said so maybe assuming if you doesn't recruit people and you are still paying the admin fee, what
You drop.
will admin?
It's very simple. You drop. You drop to team B, because those in the team A are the builders. So if you want to benefit the rotator, you have to be ready to build. We got to build. So that is why the trainings are going on. So if you want to get it, come to the training. Recruiting is not anything difficult, but it becomes difficult because of lack of training. Okay. So it's not anything difficult at all. So come to trainings, learn, read the blog, and then if you have any question, you can call me privately or call any of the admins on the platform you are, and they can assist you. But the most important thing is training.
What about if you tell them and they pay? They will be insisting that they will be having benefits from what they have paid. So that one, how do you go about it? And then every month you have to tell them that they should pay the admin fee.
That is what I'm saying, that you're not just paying the admin fee just like that. There are benefits for you paying the admin fee. There are about 6 to 7 benefits that put money in your pocket, even better than, they're even bigger, and even times, I don't know, better than they are even them. If you are paying the admin fee and you are aggressive and you learn, you follow information in the system, you will make money in your account that even paying that in your pocket. Even paying the admin fee will not be difficult for you. That is why I say that. That's why I said next week our training, I shall talk about the benefit of paying the admin fee. You do get it?
Yeah.
And them spending it, that's why we have merchant there for them to spend it.
So before you refer them, there will be a merchant that will enable them to pay.
We have merchants already in the system. Let me share my screen quickly. I think this will be your last question. Let me share my screen quickly and show you some of the merchants we have in the system. Very brief. I have some of them, the pictures here. So a minute. Wow. You let me take another person. I'll share with you. I'll be looking for it. I can group them at one place. But even okay, let me share from the back office. Let me share from the back office. When you go to your QuickCash back office, can you see? So you see. Let me rotate it like this. Okay. So you will see COVID-19 login, goodwill, and merchant location. Yeah. So now you click on the merchant location. Is loading. So let me bring it back like this. So when you click there, you select the country you are. We are in Ghana. Then you select the state. So Greater Accra region. And then the city, Accra. So the merchant that you have in Accra, or you see them at the down. So these are the merchants we have. This is one merchant.
Okay.
As you can see it here, this is one merchant we have here.
All right.
And this merchant deal in laundry, and he accepts
Okay.
how many percent? 30% TVC. Now this another one, tour agent, hotel, and blah blah blah. 50% TVC and 50% cash. Alisador here, 50%. We have this 30%. We have this for snacks and those things, 50%. Biogas, biofuel digester construction, 20%. Doxa Capital Limited, distributor only, and a lot.
Oh, okay.
So you select.
Right,
We have in
right.
different. We have them at different this. So even if Accra, you can. Let's say I select Tema.
All right.
So these are the messages we have in the merchant. This is Alimpa restaurant in Tema that accept 40%
Okay.
TBC and 60% cash. This is
Okay.
aviation zone food, 40% TBC for food and 30% for drinks.
All
This
right.
is if you want to paint a painter, accept 50%
Mm.
TBC and 50% cash. This is a designer,
Okay.
20% TBC. This is if you want to do typing, printing, affidavit, and we have a commissioner or 50% TBC,
Oh, okay.
50% cash.
Okay.
This is a mechanic. So this is, we have electrician here also that accept 40% TBC and 60% cash. We have a mechanic here that you go and repair your car and pay with 40% TBC and then 60% cash. So the system is there.
Okay.
Them spending their
Okay.
TBC is not an issue at all.
Oh, all right.
But
All
it is
right.
about
All right.
training and learning how the system
All right.
works.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me take
Thank
Mr.
you. Thank you.
Mr. Theophilus. Mr. Theophilus, please, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah. Michael, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, this evening I don't have much to say. I just want to appreciate you and encourage you for the work you're doing for the TBC Ghana community. I saw your audio somewhere in the afternoon complaining about the other leaders who are not helping and so forth. Well, I just want you to know that leadership is a calling. There are leaders, all of us over here are leaders, but only one person can lead the crowd. That is why you have been called for that position. The anointing is upon you, and that is why you are leading. There are great leaders over here. Pastor Isaac, anytime I listen to him, it's just wonderful. Okay, there are other leaders there which are also great, but you have been anointed for this position. You are the live wire of the Ghana TBC team now. When you decide to leave the Ghana team so that you concentrate on your downlines, I tell you, I don't know if anybody can take up your position. Leadership is not about age, it's not about qualification, it's about anointing. So please hold on to the community. It's part of the game. The challenges we're facing from other people is part. You are the one to lead a team. So I just want to encourage you to continue with the good job you are doing. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that great contribution. Any other suggestion or reaction? Any other suggestion or reaction? You can just raise up your hand. Okay, now we have Mr. Michael there. So Mr. Michael, please, you can unmute yourself. Then from there I come to Mr. Adams.
Thank you, Michael, and good evening to all.
Good evening.
I just want to congratulate you for the good job you are doing.
Thank
I
you.
think one of the once I also told you that being a leader is not an easy thing. So I want to appeal to you to continue to have the good heart to attend to some of us who are not able to attend the training every day. Most of my questions have been answered, so I wouldn't waste much time. What I want to say is thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. Let me take Mr. Adams. Mr. Adam, please, you can unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Adams?
Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you now.
Good evening,
Good evening.
Leader Mike. Good evening,
sir.
all partners. I just want to thank you for the good work.
Thank you.
And I also want to let all of us know that cryptocurrency or digital currency, for that matter, is a subject that we need to study. You have shown on your screen the fully blown economic stage of TBC.
Yeah.
That has answered everything. It's because we lack the understanding. Most of us are comparing TBC to other cryptocurrencies on the CoinMarketCap.
Yeah.
So that is the ignorance that makes a lot of people, they feel they can just take their finger and exchange, but they don't know that there is a complete dynamics about TBC. So all what we need to do is to continue attending the webinar, the meeting, and then everything will become very clearer.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the good work.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adams, for that great contribution. So we spent about 1 hour, 18 minutes now. Let me take one reaction from one of our leaders here, Pastor Isaac. Any reaction or anything?
Sorry for the little was giving me a little pressure.
Oh, okay.
Even to our great members of this platform, it's a privilege being together. I think a lot has been said, and today I just wanted to do the listening. So it's great. It's great. You know, let's keep inspiring each other to move on. Let's keep inspiring each other. But I also want to pass this that we should try to be a little tolerant. As long as we are in this leadership position, negativity is normal. Any institution that does not have negativity coming in means it's a dead institution. Any life institution will always have full negativities, people speaking their mind. It's good. It's good. You know, admin is training us a lot, and sometimes some of us got to shaping our level of thinking by the way admin handles negativity. And let's try to not be overtaken by them. You know, once again, our concentration should not be on those people at all. We should keep pushing hard, because when we joke, they will divert our attention and we'll be under pressure. So they have the right to speak, and when they speak, just let us, you know, today I was so pleased upon the negativity that came on the team one. I could see a lot of education came in, and some of us or some people on the platform learned. So alongside with the negativity, we also got deep education. You know, those education wouldn't have come out if someone wouldn't have come in to challenge the system. So let's try to be tolerant. They come in with bitterness, we meet them with love. I also want to say we should encourage people chatting. You know, when we came in TBC, we didn't have proper leadership, but I learned a lot, especially there is a group called TMZ. I don't know, that particular group. Now it's not too functional. It was meant for some kind of merchant, Mr. Frimpong and co team. They promoted interaction. people lambast them, people speak and they will counter, you know. So I was learning a lot from those who bring negative statement, and the rate at which the leaders answer, it is that encouraged me a lot, because I could see that, all right, this is a negative statement. How is the answer coming? The answer comes in such a way that it will settle my heart that I am coming into the right team. So we should try to encourage people to chat when people are coming in with questions. We answer them, we should let them, so that the newcomers will learn, because we've brought a lot of people on those platforms. They are not having the access to the Zoom meeting as we have with admin, and majority of them then also have opportunity to even be on Zoom. So they can re-chat in their leisure time. And when we allow the chat to flow, it will give them proper education and they will know more. And we learn a lot through question and answers. And Kumasi team too, we are putting ourselves together because you know, we can't always depend on Accra to solve our problems here. So I can see the workload here is very heavy. So I'm also expanding my tentacles, bringing in more leaders on board, and gradually we are knowing each other the more. As I'm speaking, we have about 12 to 16 strong leaders who are in Kumasi, but people never knew they were here. So we are having a lot of discussions and putting them together so that we can push the mass adoption team forward. So kudos to all the great people out there. Michael, you're doing a great job. John Wood, we salute you. I had not been today, I don't know you brought in great leaders, because I met some of your gurus today and they were so happy. So we salute all the leaders and the good work you've done so far. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Isaac. Let me take John Doe before I take the last two people. Mr. John Doe, your hand has been lifted up for a long time. Please unmute yourself and come, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to my colleagues, successful admins, that I come to raise Ghana and the world as a whole in terms of cryptocurrency technology. You see, the issue is that we, the old leaders, we should take it upon ourselves to make sure that we give a good foundation to the people that we are put on board, the new, especially to the newbies. What kind of foundation are we giving to the newbies? If the foundation is not
your network is chopping.
No way.
Yeah, it's chopping.
You call them. Hello.
Yeah, go on, sir. It's chopping. Like it's a bit okay.
So the issue is that if in everything, when the foundation is solid, then the job becomes easy. But if the foundation is not solid, the challenges will be the more. Look at right now. If you look inside the country right now, our vice presidents launched our coming to use our cashless system, talking of QR code here and there. There are PhD people in the system today. People say they have their doctorate in finance, they have their doctorate in economics. They don't even know what is called a QR code. So I've been telling people that cryptocurrency era, blockchain technology is not the issue of PhD. It's not the issue of if you don't know anything about it, you don't know anything about it. So we should be able to give the kind of people who want to recruit into a system for them to understand crypto. We need to give them a solid foundation so that their mind will come on the cryptocurrencies to know that, especially when it comes to TBC, people think that TBC is a money that is a cryptocurrency that they are going to use to get fiat currency. We should let them know that the TBC currency is a currency which is going to use for goods and services, but not to go and use to get the cash into your pocket. After you be talking to people, say, as if you are holding the money, they are talking of where are you going to get money, just because they don't have the foundation, they don't have good understanding. So with my colleagues, I would say that let us build a good foundation so that the way will be clear for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. John. What you said is very right. That was why, from the beginning, I spoke about the economy phase. So thank you very much. Let me take Mr. Prosper. We have a maximum of 3 minutes to be out of this meeting. So Mr. Prosper, please, you can come.
Oh yes, it's just as simple. I want to commend Reverend Pastor Isaac of the good job he's doing in Kumasi. But my little suggestion to him also is that, by God's grace, since he has gotten people over there, he should channel them to come to the Zoom meeting. This one is a national one, the whole Ghana. Everybody is welcome. So we want everybody, Afro people, Volta people, Ashanti people, Eastern people, everybody should be on this particular meeting. And also, we should not forget about Tuesday. That one is Adimi. It is a honor and favor that God has favored us to that Adimi has channeled his eyes in Ghana. So wherever we are across the nation, all of us should try and or endeavor to come to our Zoom meeting. But Pastor Isaac, you are doing well. I mean, well done for the great job you are doing. We appreciate your work. Thank you very much.
Great, great. Thank you very much, Mr. Prosper, for that great contribution. So, any reactions? Any reaction from anybody?
All right, I think I hear. We are doing the same. Only that this meeting is purposely for mass adoption, and the people I'm dealing with now are those that are asleep, and until they wake up, you can't let them come here. So old leaders, there are great guys around who don't even know what is happening. Yeah, 2016, 2017 guys. So now waking up one by one. And basically, we are also planning how we can have a one-on-one meeting, at least an office in which people can attend to have their issues resolved, their facial verification. All these things cannot be solved on Zoom meetings. So some of our challenges go beyond Zoom. But in general, some of them are here. Even as I'm speaking, they are right here. So we are there. Yeah,
that's
so
good.
Thank
Great
you.
job. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mr. Prosper.
Thank you. Okay, then if there's no reactions or any contribution, then we want to close tonight's meeting. And I thank you all for making it to the meeting. We've spent exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes at this training. And at times the meeting is just about 1 hour because of today's 1 or 2 things. So I thank you all for coming to this meeting, and hopefully that Tuesday we shall meet with the admin. So with the admin, no matter who the person is sleeping or awake, old member or new member, they all must come to the training with the admin, because whatsoever that we can answer them or whatsoever answer we can give them, I believe that the TBC admin can give better. So whosoever, the meeting, that one is open for the whole community. The person is sleeping, not sleeping, old or new, please, we should all direct them to come to the training where the admin itself will be around to answer all questions. Thank you all. Let me unmute everybody so we all can say bye-bye and go. So then bye-bye for today's meeting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you for the good work you are doing.
Keep it up.